Holy shit, YouTube! Guess who's back?
Joel's funeral.
Oh my god! And what do you have for us today, sir?
Today I'm playing Orclich. I went 4-0 previously last Thursday. This week I went 3-1. This week I didn't win, but I did pull the Collector's Rare Skullmeister. I won.
Yeah, I mean that feels like winning to me.
Yeah. So beginning this today, I played against. I played 2 Zoo tries back to back. First 3 rounds, I 2-0'd everybody. I didn't drop a single game until last round. I played against Trains. I got 2-0'd by it.
Ooh.
Trains is very hard.
Choo-choos.
I mean, I kind of misplayed here and there, but then again, Collector's Rare is all I need.
Yeah.
But so, basically, I went 7-1 if you want to say that, but
Yeah, that's
7-1. Orclich is broken. So let me just go ahead and get straight to the profile for you guys.
Oh yeah, let's see that deck of yours.
Ooh, yeah, let me see. We play 3 Gearsu's best card. Harpour is banned. He no longer exists in our format. 2 Nightmare. You can play 1. I think 2 is fine. That way, if you ever draw it, you never break. If you do play 1, I would say you should play Bombard. That way, you can just always get out your hand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then 1 Skeleton, 1 Wand. You can opt to play 2 Skeleton if you really want to play a bigger engine, if anything. But I think this is perfectly fine. You only ever need these 7 cards. That's it for the monsters. For the Orcust monsters, that is.
Oh, that's it.
And then you play Babel, Return, and then Foolish Burial Goods. Goods is our turbo card to get Gearsu into our hand. And then we mandatorily play 3 Crescendo. I would say you play 3 Crescendo, 1 Goods. Because you can still send this off Goods, search Gearsu, full combo, you're winning.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This card is also really broken since this Eldlich. You can summon this card with the Golden Lord and then banish to search Gearsu. So effectively, you're getting rid of 2 cards and gaining 1 because you're gonna almost, if you're going second, you'll probably make Gearsu send a card and you're sending a card with Lord already. So you're getting so many advantages off there. It's so broken. And then for the Eldlich cards, we play 2 Lord, 3 Eldland, 3 Sanguine, 3 Waketo, and 3 Conquistador.
Yep.
You can play any amount you want to play. I play 3 of all, except Lord, because this Eldlich is broken. Yeah, it's light. The biggest thing about this deck basically is knowing when to activate any of these card effects. If you want to, it's like if you're playing with Babel, knowing when to activate any of these cards after activating Babel, or like any of your Orcust monsters in the graveyard while you have Babel on your opponent's turn is just really, it's really skill based. You really have to know your deck. You need to know your opponent's deck to a degree that you know you can get the best results with your interruptions by either summoning Ding, or like just using your long Gearsu effect to send cards, or just using Waketo to banish cards, or Conquistador to destroy cards. You just need to know when to activate your cards.
So,
one of the biggest things I do with Sanguine is I almost always summon the Lord at the zone Galatea points to. That way it can never be destroyed by battle.
So what you're saying is just be good at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, just get good at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, that's fair.
Okay. I already went through that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we play 3 Ash. This card is my replacement card for Droplets. You can play Droplets if you want. I don't own it. I'm not rich.
It's okay, it's getting reprinted.
Yeah, right. So you can play this over Droplets if you want to. I'm not playing it. This deck's already good going second, so you don't really need it. In total, we played 12 monsters, 12 monsters including Ash. If you're not including her, you only play 9 in hand traps.
That's all you need.
Yes, exactly. You don't need anything else. You just need trap cards. And then for the rest of the consistency cards, we play Pot of Prosperity. This card lets you see Gearsu, lets you see all your trap cards. Literally, you almost always banish your Nightmare cards. You won't need them unless you plan on going to IP. Even then, IP is just there in the extra deck. And then for my tech cards, 3 Solemn Strike, 3 Torrential, and 2 Dino-Miscus. Dino-Miscus gets rid of all your bricks out your hand and lets you combo and extend on your next turn. Especially since it's a trap card, you can special summon it, and you can just get a free body for Orcust cards.
Hell yeah.
Torrential is really broken in this deck because a lot of the cards in here are protected by card effects. So you can always go you can have your Ding and protect your monsters. You can go Long Gearsu Linked, it's protected by card effects. The Golden Lord, protected by card effects. This deck is just really, I would like to say, ignorant. Then let's go into the extra inside. For the extra deck, we're also playing 3 Galatea. I only own 1 ulti.
Well,
I'm
I
broke.
wasn't gonna call you out, but you know, if you wanna do it yourself.
I have 3 ulti French coming in, so you know I won't be broke in a week.
Hey, I'll whip out my collection for you.
And then we have the 1 Longirsu. Most people opt to not play it. I think it's really good. Gives you really good recursion. With Babel on the field, it lets you send a card without targeting. Gets you your material back into your deck. It's really good for really grindy games. Next off, 2 Dingirsu. You can play 3. I like 2. You only ever need 2 in my opinion. Then we play Zeus. Zeus is really good in this deck.
He was good in any deck.
Yeah, literally. And especially this because you're always getting material over and over and over. And for the rest of the Link monsters, you get Link Rebo and Link Spider. These are your Gear Suit targets, and also your this is also your Golden Land effect, like your Golden Land material. And then the rest is IP Vampire Sucker. This is good for combo and extending, almost like Sky Orcust used to do. We do this with the Golden Lands, and then with Vampire Sucker. The best thing is Golden Land summon this, and this is really good against the Zoo matchup. You summon their Zoo monster, make Galatea, battle phase, kill their Zoo monster, make Ding, attach or send, and then you get Zeus on top of it because you battled an Xyz. And then for the rest of the extra deck, Nightmare Package, Barricade, Bork Blocker, and then Boral Sword. These 2 and Vampire Sucker are always my 3 targets for the Prosperity for 3. I never do for 6. You can if you want to. Barricade Bork Blocker gives you Babel back, gives you Eldland back at the end phase, also ditches your Lord. That way you can summon Lord out your hand, and that way you're not stuck into Eldland. This card is essential. You must play this. And then for the side deck, 3 Nibiru, 1 Alpha, 1 Pink. Going second, this is pretty good, but this deck by itself is really good going second, but you want to get rid of your tech cards here and there if they're really bad, like Torrential Tribute against Tri-Brigade is kind of bad, because they'll just continue to get more materials in the graveyard, so Nibiru here and there, or some other cards. And then this is a personal tech, because it's searchable off Crescendo. I play Jinzo. It's a Dark Machine. This deck doesn't really lose to trap cards, but this does give you a turn to just like stun them out forever.
Oh yeah.
And then we play 3 Twin Twisters better than Cosmic. We get Lancia, we lose. So Twin Twister also gives us material in our graveyard to just go off. 3 Judgment. Judgment's really good going first. It's just too broken not to play.
That's such a good card.
And then the last 3 cards are cards that don't get enough love this format. Evenly Match and Skill Drain. Skill Drain, nobody expects it. Nobody wants to out it because it's negating your effects as well. But the thing is, you can get rid of it whenever you want to. It just catches everybody off guard. It's a really good continuous spell. You're only paying 1,000 to negate everything. It's also really good against the Zoo Tri-Brigade deck. It's really good against combo. It's just too good.
Oh yeah, it is a damn
And
good
then
card.
Evenly Matched, you go second and you get rid of the Zoo Tri, like field materials and everything, and they just waste everything. This is really good. I like it. I've sided it every time today when I played against basically every deck. I think Evenly Match needs a bit more respect nowadays. People don't expect it as much anymore. Everybody expects like just droplets or lightning storm, but they never expect the Evenly Match. So yeah, that's Orclich.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got any shout outs for me?
Yeah, I do. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Rivals. Shout out to Team Zero.
Yeah.
Especially Peter. He helped me a lot with getting good at Yu-Gi-Oh, getting good at Orcust. But
Peter,
yeah.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
Or Washington, D.C., whichever.
Yeah, same thing. But once again, I just want to also give one quick shout out. This deck was heavily inspired by Kobe Short. He played a lot of Orcust inspired decks. He won a lot of previous events last year prior in 2019, 2020. He has single-handedly inspired me to play a lot of Orcust, and this is probably my favorite deck. I just changed a lot of my tech cards, but if you want a more competitive sense, that like larger scale event based Orcust Eldlich deck, check out Kobe Short's list. But
Hell yeah.
here you go.
Awesome, man. Congrats again, and hell yeah. Kicking ass as always.
Yep, you know it.
Take that, boys.
See ya.